Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this December the 27th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody had a great Wednesday out there so far. Everybody has a great Wednesday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because don't know what weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about your forecast for Thursday and Friday. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, take a look at the watches, warning, advisory map for your location across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the southeast satellite sector for the southeastern United States. And also, we're going to take a look at the rainfall totals over the next 7 days. So stick around through the entire video. Do not miss a beat of this forecast. And let's go ahead and if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here we got pretty much dry high pressures in charge of area of weather for southeast, south, and southwestern Canada, through Oregon State, down to California, to the Gulf of California, northern central Mexico, through Texas, all the way into the Carolinas, all the way toward Virginia, portion of Kentucky and Ohio, all the way back to Kansas, Nebraska, back into Minnesota, northern Wisconsin, and the Dakotas as well. Alright, we got some mixed precipitation over here in Portland, Washington, and Oregon State, northern California, a little bit of some shower activity along coastal areas from Washington, Oregon, and California, northwestern California coast as well. We got more shower activity down around the Florida Keys through Florida, also down across southeast Georgia and along the coastal areas of South Carolina. More shower activity up here in Portland, Wisconsin through Michigan, in the port of Ohio, Pennsylvania, back into D.C., Maryland, Delaware, and also into New Jersey, up toward Massachusetts, New Hampshire, also up toward New York State. Mixed precipitation up here in West Virginia, same over here in Kentucky through Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, Iowa, Missouri, northern Tennessee as well. And also some up from up here around the also in the northern New York State, Vermont, also back in the northern Maine. We have some freezing rain possible reported in New Hampshire and also in the Maine as well. And we have shower activity extending also over there as well around Lake along the Ohio and New York State border there with Canada. Alright, all of this activity is for your Thursday, December 20 forecast now. Alright, you can see here we got quiet conditions over southeast, south, and southwestern Canada through portions of Washington, Oregon State, down through Nevada, Gulf of California, northern central Mexico, through Texas, all the way to Louisiana, back into Florida, into Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina as well, all the way through portions of Arkansas, Missouri, back into Wisconsin, northern Michigan as well, and also around as well. Alright, we got some mixed precipitation over here in northwestern Washington, also in the portion of Oregon, down into the mountain range of California, northwest. Shower and thunderstorm activity from southern California all the way to Washington State as well. Just a little bit of shower activity around Florida, around the Tampa area of Florida there, and also up toward Virginia. Also in the portion of Rhode Island, New Jersey, Delaware, D.C. area. Some rain showers there. Got a little bit of snow flying up here in portions of Indiana, and also in Ohio and northern Kentucky. And we have mixed precipitation flying also in the portion of northern Alabama, northern Georgia, through Tennessee, Missouri, Indiana, Illinois, into Michigan, also back over toward New York State, toward Vermont, New Hampshire region, also back down into Virginia and western North Carolina. We also have a little bit of snow in northern Maine, and also we have some freezing rain possible in portion of Maine, back into New Hampshire, maybe a little bit in northern Vermont as well. All of this activity is for your Friday. Alright, let's move on to the weather radar across the nation. Give it a few minutes here. Give it a few minutes here to up. Okay, well, let's see if we can. Okay, here we go. We got it. Alright, we got some shower activity up here around New Brunswick. Nation having trouble with the National Weather Service radar. All right, and you got from New York State, Northwestern Pennsylvania, Northeastern, and Central Ohio. I got a little flood advisory over in the whole Ohio. That is. Also, in the portion, we got some river flood warnings also in effect for areas of Virginia, Eastern North Carolina, some in South Carolina as well, and also North Florida. Also have some river issues up here into portions of North Dakota. Special weather statements there in portions of northern Minnesota, eastern portions of North Dakota. Some flood warning, flood watches in effect for Oregon. A wind advisory there for portions of Oregon as well. Winter weather advisory for effect for Western California. Also, we got these special marine warnings. Also, small craft advisory extending from Maine all the way down to North Carolina. A little bit around the Alabama-Florida border. And same down here from Southern California back to Washington State with some storm warnings in the coast. We got a flood warning there, flood watch in effect for one of the island chain there in around Honolulu. Still got those storm warnings and some small craft advisory. All right, let's take a look at the satellite imagery here across the southeast. This is the cloud cover across the southeastern United States. Hopefully it'll come up here in a minute. Up near southern Virginia through North Carolina, South Carolina, all the way back into Alabama. Also much of Florida, you're under cloud cover as well. Same over in the Atlantic waters and also down into the Gulf of Mexico. Alrighty, let's move on to the rainfall, extending from near Cuba through the Bahamas up the east coast, off in the coastal waters. Also a little bit of heavy precipitation up here along the main coastal areas all the way back into Port of New York City. Also eastern Pennsylvania down toward Rhode Island, D.C. vicinity. Lighter amount inland from extending up here southeast Canada back into the Ohio Valley southeast. Got some heavy precipitation down in southeast Texas, southern Louisiana. The Carolina look dry over the next 7 days. Pretty much the central and western portion of the state looks pretty dry, except along coastal areas of California, Northern California, and western areas of Oregon and Washington State, and up towards certain areas of Canada. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Sorry I couldn't show all the radar view. It's messing up. My computer's messing up again, I think, anyway, too. So, sorry about that. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well. Enjoy the weather because the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos. Consider subscribing if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next video. So have a